How many of y'all have tried to show this stuff to people and they're just like, they just don't get it? They're like, whatever. It's like they're blind. It's like one of the most bizarre things. It's like, dude, I'm showing you the bombings of every building in the United States printed on U.S. currency. So, what the hell? I mean, you don't think that's significant? Well, because there's a veil over their eyes, and they've been blinded, and the Lord God has poured out over them the spirit of deep sleep. I'll show you. Okay, now, this is what unlocked, and this is the way, I told you the night I got saved, 100% nylon, turned it upside down. 100% no line. Okay, let me show you something. Okay. Stay yourselves and wonder, cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink. For the Lord hath poured out over you the spirit of deep sleep. And he has closed your eyes, and the prophets and your rulers, the seers, he hath covered. And the vision, okay, don't forget the vision company, because that's going to be very important here in the next few days. And the vision of all is become unto you as the words of a book. It means the word for book right there is scroll, if you go look it up in eSword. As the words of a scroll that is sealed. So, they can't understand the Bible because it's a sealed scroll. The only those that God gives the ability to see it get to see it. Blessed are your eyes, for your eyes see. Many prophets and kings have desired to see what you can see and cannot. Matthew 13, fulfilling the prophecy of Isaiah. Why do you speak in parables? And Jesus said, fulfilling the prophecy of Isaiah by seeing they won't see, and hearing they won't hear, and they cannot turn to me and let me heal them. So it's kept from those that were not supposed to get it. So the vision of all is become unto you as the words of a scroll, which is the Bible, that is sealed, which men deliver to one that is learned, and you say, read this, I pray thee. And he saith, I cannot, for it is sealed. And the book, the scroll, is delivered to him that is not learned. And you say, read this, I pray thee. And he saith, I am not learned. Wherefore the Lord said, for as much as this people draw near to me with their mouth, and with their lips they do honor me, but they have removed their heart far from me, and their fear of me is taught by the precept of men. Therefore, behold, I will proceed to do a marvelous work among this people, even a marvelous work and a wonder. Okay, guys, I'm going to show you that marvelous work and wonder right now, and how to understand it. Okay? For the wisdom of their wise men shall perish, and the understanding of their prudent men shall be hid. So they're not going to get it. That's what he's saying. They're not going to get it. It doesn't matter if they're wise. If they're wise men, they're prudent men, they're not going to get it. Here he comes. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us? And who knoweth us? Question mark. Okay, so let me be very clear. Their identities are completely concealed. You cannot perceive them except one way, and I'm going to show you how. And I'm going to apply the knowledge right in front of you. And then I'm going to show you what's about to happen. We are at the end, folks. We're at the end. We've come to the end. Okay, here we go. So, woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark. Don't forget, glad I work. Come out of the darkness and the light with glad I work. And they say, who seeth us, and who knoweth us? Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. I'll say it again. I'll enlarge it. As large as it'll go on that page. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. You know who the potter's clay is? That goes right back to Genesis when the Lord God formed Adam from the dust, the clay. He formed him as a potter forms clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it? Yeah.
Okay, to see more about this subject, go in the YouTube description and you'll see the video link to the full message. Thanks. God bless you. Bye-bye.